Hello all, welcome to pericyclic reactions part 7. We will be dealing with electrocyclic reaction. I'm taking up several examples of electrocyclic reaction so that if it comes in exam, you will be prepared for it. This question, it is from CSIR Net, June 2012. The most appropriate mode of cyclization in the following transformation is. There are several things that we have to remember. In option A, it is given con-rotatory in photochemical, dis-rotatory in thermal condition, con-rotatory in thermal condition, dis-rotatory in photochemical, con-rotatory in thermal condition, con-rotatory in photochemical, dis-rotatory motion in photochemical condition, and dis-rotatory motion in thermal condition. So we have to check which is the correct option. There are two parts that we have to remember, that over this part, which is example of 1,3,5 hexatriene. This is the example of 1,3,5 hexatriene. So we have to check the HOMO of 1,3,5 hexatriene. And another thing is that if you observe the stereochemistry of hydrogen here, it is in both the cases they are trans to this group. So another important information, trans hydrogen. The next part will be, it is this part. If you are considering this part, only 1, 2, 3, 4 electron, it is example of 1,3-butadiene case. I am repeating again, if you are observing only this part, it is the example of 1,3-butadiene, that is 4 electron, and we have to check the HOMO of 1,3-butadiene in this case. Again, if you observe hydrogens over here, okay, it is trans to this part, and what about the hydrogen in this part? Again, it is trans to each other part. So we have two parts, 1,3,5 hexatriene, trans hydrogen. We have 1,3-butadiene, 4 electron, again trans hydrogen. So with this information, we'll proceed for the next. I have mentioned in the previous video as well that when it is 1,3,5 hexatriene, hydrogens over here, they are trans, and here if you observe the stereochemistry, it is cis. So this is achievable only in the case of thermal condition. Okay, thermal condition. So we'll check. In the case of 1,3,5 hexatriene, this is the ground state, this is the HOMO, and what about the phases at the last carbon? Both the cases, the positive phase, they are on top. Okay, now let me draw the 1,3,5 hexatriene case now. This is the 1,3,5 hexatriene case. Hydrogens, as I mentioned before, they were trans to this part. Very important information, it is trans to this part. Now when I am drawing the lobe, the positive phases, they are on top. If I rotate it in the clockwise direction and this in the anti-clockwise direction, see the motion, this is clockwise, this is anti-clockwise. So the motion, it is dis-rotatory motion, and this comes into contact and they will form the sigma bond. What happened to this hydrogen? I am rotating it in the clockwise, this hydrogen goes up. I am rotating in the anti-clockwise direction, so this hydrogen goes on top. So both hydrogen, they are cis. So what are the conditions? Dis-rotatory motion in thermal condition. Now let us consider in the photochemical condition of 1,3-butadiene. So this is the HOMO, the positive phase on the end carbons, both are on top. So if we draw the 1,3-butadiene part, the hydrogen, it was in trans to this part, this hydrogen, it is trans to this part. Regarding the lobes on each carbon, positive phase on top. So if I rotate it in the clockwise and this in the anti-clockwise, So what we will get, this is again disrotatory motion. Why disrotatory? This is clockwise, anti-clockwise. If you're not sure what is clockwise and anti-clockwise, please check the video. The link will be over here. Check all the pericyclic videos and then only proceed. So the positive phases, they come in contact with each other, leading to the formation of a sigma bond. What happens to this hydrogen? Since it is clockwise, it goes on top here. The hydrogen here, it goes on top. So the hydrogen on the same side, it is cis. So in this condition, again it was disrotatory motion, but in the photochemical condition. Let us go back to our question. This is not the question. Yes. So this was the question. So in 1,3,5-hexatriene, it was disrotatory motion. Okay, and in 1,3,3-butadiene also it was disrotatory. Both the photochemical condition and thermal condition, they were in need of disrot motion. So option D, it is the right choice. The important piece of information, it is the hydrogen, it is cis, and to get the hydrogen into cis position, we need always disrotatory motion, and both the condition photochemical and thermal, it is possible.